Right. Hello? I don't know how much the delay is gonna be, but we're gonna do a little bit of a stream here. I wanted to do this last night, but you might know what happened here. You probably know what happened, unless you were in a different time zone and you were asleep. But YouTube went down, basically, worldwide. So the site shit the bed worldwide, and the end result of that was me not being able to. Is it not? That's weird as hell. It doesn't like. That's fuck. That's fucky, man. That's like, it doesn't show half the stuff in like the DK. That I don't like that. I really do not like that. Is that gonna happen every time I minimize? No. Okay, I think it was just a weird thing with OBS. Okay, so what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be adding the Hokuto and Seito Guardian mobs. Now, I was originally not going to add these, but Mr. Build, he kind of, our good friend from the server, he decided to do the textures anyways, and I may as well get them in because Build is kind of our test dummy for whatever is next for the mod, kind of, just because it's the most recent series that's been done. Geo is still going. I need to watch the new Geo, by the way. So if you're in the chat, feel free to come hang out in the chat. I'll check it as I can, but so first let me show you guys the textures and what's exactly going to be going in. If I can get to them without losing my marbles. Okay. What? Alright, this is going to be kind of dumb. So here's the normal Guardian texture that you're used to. So here's the Hokuto Guardian. Got the symbol on the back as well. And here is the Seito Guardian. They've all got the same head, pretty much, although I noticed the one is a little more grayscale. I'll deal with that another time. So all right, let's get to adding these two. So first thing I'm going to do is go into client proxy writer, which is up here. So now we actually have to tell it how to render all this stuff. Well, actually, I should go down to mobs first. I'm going to copy entity guardian, make it as soon as it guardian Seito, and then guardian Hokuto. So add those files. Hello, Goilano Kronos. I'm just gonna call you Kronos. Okay, so down here we're gonna change these a bit. I'm gonna leave these the same, and I'll change the drops up later. Pretty much. So now go into where's mobs core? So here's where all the mobs are generally defined. I'm going to go ahead and add the Guardian mob. So I'm going to add them down here. Now these are the same. So Hokuto Guardian mob, Seito Guardian mob. And then I need to change these, so these will be 512 and 513 because hard guardian is 511. So entity guardian Hokuto, And entity guardian. Might have to go for a moment in a second here. Guardian, hang on, Eclipse is lagging. And that means the stream is probably losing its mind. Let me close a few things. Alright, so entity guardian underscore Sato. So these are errors because we haven't imported them properly. So import entity guardian Sato, import entity guardian Hokuto. So import those. I'm going to leave these two hexes at the end here to define the color of the mob spawn egg. If you're curious. 7 people watching. That's pretty crazy. Don't usually get that many. We're back down to 5. And it's probably all downhill from here. Huzzah. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to set up the spawn for them a little bit later, but... So now we got to go to client Ploxy Rider, and this is where all this will be. So copy Guardian, come down here, entity Guardian, Hokuto, Guardian underscore Sato, import these, Guardian Hokuto, Guardian underscore Sato. So that's that. So now I'm going to go into the lang file, and we're actually going to give these a name. I'm going to change the... I'm going to actually change the names of these. Alexa, stop! Oh, I'm sorry. I have a... We got Amazon Echoes last Christmas, and it's honestly more of a pain because when it thinks you're talking to it. And it's a pain. Yeah. Toto Guardian, this will be Saito and Hokuto. Let's change these to Saito and Hokuto. Alright, now let's go ahead and test this out in game. Our first test, obviously. We're going to have to get them spawning. So as soon as... Okay, yeah, save mobs core. We've edited that. It's cool. Setting up player. Let me see if it will actually capture the window, hopefully. As soon as this is... Okay, that's not responding. It's doing things. Alright, real quick. I am gonna briefly go AFK. Just briefly. And I will be back in a moment. We still have 6 viewers after I've gone AFK. I'm pleasantly surprised. Okay. Let me see if I can pull up the Minecraft window. Probably won't. No. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, I'm just going to briefly... Let's go into my showcase world. Actually, just going to go on this world. It's just a little... No, showcase. And, well, hello, Multi-Sparta. 11. Okay, so as soon as this boots up, I will... Alright, so let's go ahead and test out the 2 new mobs we just added. I'm probably standing... No, I actually moved. Such a bad screen cap. Here's the screen cap I took the other day. Yay! Another screen cap I took the other day. Yay! Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the 2 new mobs. Again, the spawn eggs are the same color. And right now they have identical stats to the original Guardians. So here's the Sato Guardian. And here is the Guardian. And here they are with the original Toto. So they're fine pretty much. I'd like to get them stop making zombie noises, but that's something we'll save for another day. Let me just disperse these fellas real fast. Let me grab the most overpowered weapon in the game. Yeah, I will nerf this eventually. I'm debating whether, because like this is like, I still think this is a bit too powerful. Get out, Jack. I'm not a nerd. Well, maybe I am, but okay. So there's that. Those are added. I'll probably adjust them further, and we'll get them spawning in other places. Actually. I learned to just press tab for all that stuff. It's changed my life. So I guess I should just show what we've added since Kelko did his last video. Also, I will show you in a moment here why our dear friend Dan the Game Master is a big fat liar. So here we have the Lost Bottles. These were done by Mr. Build, although I touched them up a fair bit. Honestly, they look fine. And Mayo, although the transparency is a bit different. This one was Kelko, and the rest of these were Mr. Build. And down here we have the really Lost Bottles, as I like to call them. We have Build Gold Scorpion, which, if you're not familiar with Gold Scorpion and why you've maybe never heard of it, it was in the, I believe, the Q2 toy catalog, but it never came out. And, oh, I'm already in it. Aren't I just the smartest? So here's Gold Scorpion, based on like the only image of it we've ever seen. They claim it never came out because there was a difference in direction with the show, and I like to believe that Santa and Cake were never meant to be counted as part of the 60, but they had to do it in the end. But so yeah, this was a like goal on Kelko's video. No effects yet. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I do not entirely know. Still have 6 viewers. I'm surprised. I will also show you that our friend KelcoK22 is a big fat liar because in his video he says, the belts don't change with the legend forms yet, even though, even before that video, I got the belts changing with the legend forms. Yeah, I know he just forgot, but it's fun to make fun of people. And it does do it for all of them, although I'm probably not going to demonstrate every single one. I don't know, Fies. Not built. Deno. Yeah, it all changes. But they do not close level 1 forms. I need to figure that out. It might have to be a separate sprite. So, really, there isn't much else to talk about. I haven't worked on much else since his video. Aside from the Pandora Tower, which, if you're in the Discord, you probably know all about by now, because we haven't been very subtle. But I'm too lazy to go find one, because it's my showcase world. But just know that there's a thing. That block at the top is exactly what you think it is. And we also have this thing. Now, I have removed the another build boss area from spawning at the moment because I'm not entirely sure what I wanted to do with it. I have a much more concrete idea of what I want to do with the Pandora Tower. Oh, yeah. Oh, there is one more thing I could show you. Turns out that when Jay transforms, his belt disappears. Like, it's only on the human actor. So if I can find it here, I went ahead and set it to invisible when you're actually transformed into Jay. So that's that. Video output low. Oh, come on. Hey, viewers. Man, this is actually somewhat successful. Alright, let's set a goal here. Let's pull a Kelco here. If we hit, let's say, 25 likes, I will, or we will. I can't think of anything. Crap. Alright, so enough of this. We're going to go ahead and work on the Guardians real fast just to extend this stream a tiny bit. So we're going to do some more code-isms. And basically, we're going to set up where they spawn. So this is in Mob's Core. And right underneath the I don't know what all these are, though. I need to look up what the numbers are. So this would be spawn, Guardian, Hokuto, and Guardian, Sato. I don't know. Hang on, let's look this up. Minecraft biome number. Biome IDs. Okay. So, nothing should spawn in the ocean. So, Hokuto is like the northmost one, right? So, I am going to go ahead and say that get rid of these two spawning in the mountains. Hang on one moment. Excuse me for a moment there. It's dad things. Okay, so I'm going to say that only the Hokuto Guardian will spawn in the mountains, because, alright. And then, what is the snowy tundra, snowy mountains? Yeah, so delete biome 13 from these two. So delete biome 13 from the Sato, and so these will only spawn in the mountains. So what? Let me look at a map of the sky wall. Right, so it was Sato in the west. So I'm gonna say that the Sato Guardian will spawn in hot environments, so like the desert. So like the desert, savanna, desert, something like that. Christ, there really are a lot of like different environments that stuff doesn't even spawn in. Savannah. It's 35. I'll bother with that later. I'm gonna say that desert definitely would be Sato. So I'm gonna remove biome 2 from these other two. So the would definitely spawn in like the desert. Mountains, taiga. Might say that. You know, let's just redo all these. So, okay, so the main guardian would be in like a temperate. All right, if you guys would like to share the stream, hopefully get some more people in here. Feel free to give the link out. Say, hey, that guy is doing a thing. So yeah, I'm gonna just redo all these. Let me just list of Minecraft biome. So I'm gonna say that like so plains, desert. So plains, desert, forest, beach. Beach would be a definitely a Sato thing, because Sato's more out west. So currently the normal guardian spawns in plains, forests, taiga, swamp. Nether? No, I don't think they spawn. No, they wouldn't spawn in the Nether. What's going on with that? Yeah, I have definitely redone some of this. I think I have at least partially figured out why it can be a little difficult to find them. Beach, desert, hills. This spawns in one. So these guys spawn in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 biomes each. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's find some more temperate type of biomes. Let's figure this out. Desert, mountains, taiga. I'm sorry I'm not entertaining, it's just that that's how things are. So what's 12? 12 is snowy tundra. Yeah, you would not find... You wouldn't find Sato in the snowy tundra. I'm gonna put... Where's Savannah? Savannah is 35, so... I'm gonna try and bring the amount of stuff back up. I need more like temperate type biomes. Swamp, river, snowy beach. And I think these are like 1.13. I'm going to say about like 6 biomes each is about good. So let's start. So biome 1 is plains. So I'm going to say no Hokuto Guardians in the plains. Biome 3 is mountains. That's about correct. Biome 4, forest. Oh, I don't really think you find them in the forest. I'm just remembering that Hokuto is to the north because North Hokuto bottle. 6, 3, 5, so 3. Why would they spawn in the swamp? So 6 is the swamp. And I don't see them spawning there. 7 is river. So 7 is like river. We really haven't touched a lot of this code since like ages ago. I'm going to add one more biome to the, and that's going to be ice spikes. When was that added? Okay, so that's in. So ice spikes is 140. Okay. Hang on, let me look at where get biome is called. Yeah, that's that's about the same. So the Sato mob spawns in 1. Plains, okay. Where did I just put it? It's in the plains. Okay, it spawns in the desert. Spawns in the forest. I'll get rid of forest. A little too temperate. 5 is the taiga. Yeah, 5 is a little too cold. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So take away 1 more. This one spawns in the 6 and 7. Swamp. I'm going to get rid of swamp and river. So I need to add 1. 10 and 11. Why would it spawn in these? Those are like frozen. Savannah, desert. Okay, set it. Okay, 17. 17. One too many. Okay, so biome 17. I think red is a. When did they add Badlands? What even is this? Well, this is in the game. So I guess it's So I guess this is what the Mesa biome is actually called. So I'm gonna say it's 37. Seven. And this brings it up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I'm trying to have 6 each. So 1 more. Desert lakes. Okay. Now I need to go back up. Desert lakes. Yeah, that's fair enough. So that's 130. So, and then this would be 130. So these now spawn in 6 biomes each. What is the 1 is the desert, ain't it? Okay, I said the plains were fine. Those ones. Alright. I think I'm going to leave this stream here. Because, I gotta do stuff. But yeah, these should spawn in more temperature-specific locations, because now there's 3 of them. I'll change the drops later. I guess if you liked this, hit like or something. I don't know. I don't really care about interaction. I'm just on Discord all day. If you are interested in Kamen Rider Craft, feel free to join the Kamen Rider Craft Discord, although a good chunk of you are probably already in that. So, yeah, that's about it. So, my dad might give me $100 if I win an eBay auction for him. Yeah. Alright, that's about it. Peace out, folks. Watching Callion.